What's going on YouTube? The Apophis here, and welcome back to Late Night Chat. That's right, last time I did any kind of singing, like, everybody, that video bombed and everybody hated on me. But, fuck it. I'm gonna sing if I want to sing. I know it's bad, don't think that I think that it's good. That's kind of the key here. Alright, let's see, Late Night Chat. If you don't know what Late Night Chat is, it's a series where I am up late at night, which is the typical thing for me, and I record a video with no topics really to discuss. I just kind of hit the record button and talk about what is on my mind. So it's a little unorganized, it's a little sloppy, but it's me in the raw. So hopefully it's entertaining enough for you, especially those of you that hang out with me for me, which is probably all of you, because you damn sure aren't here to watch my gameplay. Alright. Let's start with new subs, man. Growth has been fantastic for me over these past couple weeks with my channel, and I just want to thank all of you that have decided to come on over and stick around. I'm glad that you are enjoying the content enough to hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. Don't get in long-range gunfights with a submachine gun. I should have actually had that kill. Don't know what's going on. Not the point. Thank you guys all for coming on over and sticking around. It's super motivating to watch your channel grow, and all it does is make me want to pump out more videos and more videos and more videos, which, as much of a good thing as that is, with my schedule being so full between school, YouTube, Showdown, podcasts, everything else, wanting to put out more stuff isn't the best thing for me right now, because I'm gonna do it. Like, that's the problem, is I'm gonna do it, and it's probably part of the reason why I do late night chat, because I'm up all night, not sleeping, working on shit. I feel like I put in way too much work, but it's fun. I don't even know if I can call it work. It's a good time. Alright, not the point. I'm gonna hit on something. A lot of you guys might hate on me for hitting on it, but just bear with me. Let's get through the initial part that you guys might actually hate on, and then we will we'll get into what I want to talk about with it. Today on the news, I saw that this meteorite hit Russia. Now, I'm sorry for all the injuries, right? Like, I can't fix the fact that a lot of people got injured through it, but this is fascinating stuff, man. In this age of technology that we live in, there's so much footage of this meteorite coming through the atmosphere, breaking apart. You get to hear it do its sonic boom, which is actually what most of the injuries and the damage was caused from, was actually the sonic boom. It was too low in altitude, and the sound and pressure waves from the sonic boom are what did the damage. If you don't know, when we fly planes past the speed of sound, we have to do it above a certain altitude for safety reasons of those of us on the ground. Well, the meteorite doesn't have to follow that, and it blew up too low, and that's what caused a lot of the damage. Which, again, we're not here to really talk about the injuries and the damage, but just the fact that there's all this footage, man. There's footage all over YouTube, all over news sites of this meteorite actually entering the atmosphere, and it's super awesome stuff, man. And I'm not saying that it's awesome that people got hurt, so don't spin this shit some weird way and go, oh, the Apophis likes it when people get hurt. No, I never fucking said that. I said the meteorite entering the atmosphere is super awesome, and it's super awesome that we get to see it, right? When was the last time we got to see something this big? It was like the size of a bus, I think they said, if I remember right. When was the last time we got to see something like that come in through the atmosphere? Unless you witnessed it firsthand, you didn't quite get a chance. But now that everybody's got cameras on their cell phones, digital cameras that they carry with them, we get to see this thing, and it's freaking amazing, like, what actually goes down and how this thing enters. The contrails from it, if you don't know what contrails are, now, like, when an airplane flies, it leaves like this path that looks like smoke, but it's actually clouds. It's from the heat and air temperature, the heat from the exhaust and air temperature being different. They cause the water vapors in the exhaust to condense into clouds. Totally different story. Anyway, same thing kind of happened with the meteorite. And but the contrail to the meteorite was able to be seen for over 125 miles away. So if you were within a 125-mile radius, you could see the contrails in the sky. Absolutely amazing, man. When I was a kid, space, I mean, still to this day, space is fascinating to me. When I was a kid, I actually went to like a space camp and shit like that. It was like a week or two long, and we got to do like this cool, like, fix the satellite simulator and all this stuff that they actually used to start potential astronauts off in their training. It was like the same simulator essentially. Obviously some things were tweaked and it wasn't the exact same, but it was pretty damn close, and it's not something that they would actually use in the later stages of their training. So it's not like we were prepped enough to actually go fix a satellite. But it was way cool for us, man. When you're like, I don't know, it's probably like 10, 11 maybe. And that was the coolest shit in the world. One of the other cool things, man, we did at Space Camp is we built model rockets, which I was super stoked about because even before Space Camp, model rockets was my shit, man. I used to build model rockets all the time. I would build them from scratch. Like, I would get all kinds of different cardboard tubes. I'd paper mache them. I'd do whatever I needed to do to make them sturdy enough to fly, stuff like that. I'd make them different sizes, different shapes. I'd stage them with different stages of engines for different altitudes. One of the big things that I always did, though, is I always blew them up. I was kind of really in love with explosions, and still am to this day, man. I freaking love explosions. That's why I did, you know, the job I did when I was in the military, which was primarily fucking with explosives. But yeah, so I used to blow up my model rockets, and my parents never really understood it. Like, well, why do you want to destroy it? You just spent, you know, a week really working on it, painting it, making it look nice, doing all the things you did to it. And I'm just like, well, it's just part of the fun for me. But it was one of those things that I just absolutely love. Now, keep in mind, kids, if you're playing with model rockets, blowing them up is not the best idea. For one, especially if you don't have the area to do it in. Where I grew up, we had a big ass open field. I had a hose next to me with a sprayer on it and was ready to put out fires. It was 100% controlled and safe for me to do it in the environment I was doing it in. So if you're gonna do it, make sure you take the proper safety precautions first, because you don't want to, you know, catch something on fire and have a catastrophic event out of something that was supposed to be fun. Anyway, model rockets, huge for me. So I actually got to do like a thing in science class in like 7th grade where we built model rockets, and I failed the project because I thought it'd be funny to blow mine up at school. Not so, the teacher didn't find it so funny, but you know, I did my thing. My rocket was successful in my eyes. So yeah, space, right? Space. If you're not fascinated by space, you're probably an individual that doesn't get fascinated by much, right? All the stars and the potential for the stars to have planets and everything around them, and the galaxies, and just the sheer number of things that go on in space is incredible. One of the things that really blows my mind about this meteorite, though, is how the hell did we not know it was coming? Right? You think if it's the size of a bus, which is the last I read, that's what I heard. It might have changed by now. We all know how news stories change and evolve as the time goes on. Last I read, this thing was like the size of a bus. How do we not see it? We got so many satellites up in space. We got the fucking International Space Station. You're telling me nobody, no kind of radar, no nothing. None of these satellites designed to monitor shit like this saw this bus-sized object flying around the Earth? I don't know how we missed it. I kind of wish we wouldn't have missed it, because although we wouldn't have been able to prevent it coming into the atmosphere and doing the damage it did, we could have probably tracked its trajectory. I mean, NASA scientists are incredibly smart, as well as all space scientists and stuff like that. Cosmonauts, the Russians, all them, man. Those guys are phenomenal when it comes to their level of intelligence. You think we would have been able to track the trajectory of it and predict, you know, within a margin of error, obviously, where this thing was going to break up over, and we could have warned the people, you know, hey, you might want to evacuate for a day just to let this thing do its thing without hurting anybody. I don't know, I'm kind of blown away that we weren't able to predict it. Now that we're beating a dead horse, I'd already said thank you. Man, running out of stuff, and the game's not over. Let's see, school. Commentator showdown. Back up. Commentator showdown. 2 things. I'm going to try to pump these out. I only got like a minute 30 here. Commentator showdown, guys, go vote. The people that are participating, the commentators that are participating, put in a lot of effort to make their videos for the showdown, and they need your votes in order to decide who's winning. I'm not voting. I'm just hosting. So they need you. Even if you're a subscriber of mine, subscriber of theirs, even if you're not a subscriber and you watch them, just vote, guys. They need your help to move on to the next round. And there is a cash prize on the line, so they really, really, really need your help. They know what the prize is. The prize is irrelevant to voters, but there is a cash prize, so they need your help. Also, secondly, if you don't know, the Haybase Network, Haybase Entertainment, I'm a part of their network, and I started a series over there. It's going to go up on Fridays. I'm not sure if the first episode's going up yesterday or next Friday, but it's going to go up on Fridays, and it's funny as can be. It's 180 degrees different from what I do here on my channel. It's solely based on comedy, and I'm not gonna spill the beans. You're gonna have to go over there and watch it and check it out. But just keep an eye on it. It's gonna be on Fridays, so you're gonna know every Friday. The Apophis is putting a video up over there on the Haybase channel, and it's funny. So go check it out. Also, while you're there, check out some of the other guys, man. I know the Dire Charlton, good friend of mine. He's over there on Haybase as well now, too. So, you know, check out their content, too, man. They're going to appreciate it if you do, and you might just find your new favorite commentator. So, yeah, that's it. Vote. Vote, 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 vote. Gameplay's coming to an end. Vote for these guys. Check out my new series over on Haybase. And thanks. Really, just thank you. Thank you for coming by. All right. So, 2 videos on the screen. Bam, bam. 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Go figure. Or should I do them top and bottom? You'll never know. 1 on the left, 1 on the right. That's the way it's always going to be. I'm probably never going to do top and bottom. That's weird to me. All right. So, click them. They open a new window. They're episodes of me you probably haven't seen. All right. So, if you like this one, you're probably going to like those. So, click them. They're going to pop in a new window. And you're going to enjoy them just as much as you enjoyed this one, especially if you made it this far. Secondly, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, there's a big yellow subscribe button. Click it. You're going to subscribe to my channel. You're going to subscribe to my channel. You're going to subscribe to my channel. And you're going to be happy because you're going to get videos from me on a daily basis. Yes, that's right. I said a daily basis. And they're going to go to your sub box and you're going to be able to hang out with me every day, which is really the point, and it's fantastic. Okay. And as always, guys, follow me on Twitter because Twitter is where I do most of my interactions. If you guys just want to say hi, Twitter's the place to do it. I will respond to you. That is a fact. I always respond to people on my Twitter. I try to always respond to people in my comments and inbox too, which I do a really good job at if I, you know, say so myself here. But Twitter, you're going to get the instant reply. So head on over to Twitter and follow me. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Late Night Chat. As I said, it's a little discombobulated. There's no real order to it. It's kind of all over the place, but that's the point of Late Night Chat. It's just me talking, and it's me in the raw. So if you enjoyed it, share it. Please. Please give me a share. Can I have a share, sir? It would mean a lot to me. All right. If you can share it, that'd be great. And, yeah. Have a fantastic day. Thank you all for stopping by. I really, really, truly mean it when I say have a fantastic day. And just keep in mind, man, if pterodactyls were still flying around, there'd be big-ass piles of bird shit everywhere.